Guys, what's up? Steven here and we're back to Roblox tutorial. So in this tutorial, I'm going to teach you on how you can add names on your custom NPC because normal NPC, as long as it has head, it has a name, and you can simply just change that name to whatever you want. So you can change it to whatever, but on custom NPCs, you can't just replace them. Let's say your custom NPC would literally just be something something like of a part. Let's just copy this. So let's just move this on our part. Let's just do this. So let's say your part is something a cylinder and your NPC is something of a cylinder or whatever it was. Maybe it came from Blender, but as long as it's not like human with the head, it won't appear as something like that. So let's say you just copy this and paste that there. Oops, oops. I think this is, say you copy this and paste it here, so you notice that there still wouldn't be a name above it because it's just alone, because this name is kind of connected on the humanoid root part. So in order for you to get the name for your NPC, you have to do that manually. So what you need to do is you actually need a Surface GUI for it. So on the Surface GUI, let's put in some frames. So currently it's right there, but we want it to be on top, and we're gonna fix that. So first off is, let's do this frame. Let's put it on a size of zero point 0.1, then 0, put it on a size of something. I think this is because it's rotated, that's why it's like that. So what we would want is, actually, a much easier version would be just get a part and put it under that part, and this part is, oops, let's just copy this, get your C frame, and then paste your C frame there, and then paste it there. Let's go back here. So you notice we have this part right here. Let's put the transparency to 1, so we only see that frame. And now let's adjust the size to 1 also. So this would already be my name. I'm just gonna put it above. Of course, you'd want it to can touch off. Um, if you prefer, put it something like that. So it's gonna be much more easy to adjust. And then what's gonna happen is, now you actually have a frame that you can see on, and then on your frame put it some text label, and then write in what you want on your text label. Say this is C, put the frame to background transparency is 1, and also the text label. And you would, oh, of course, yes, you would be also able to get that, or You would also be able to adjust the functions of this text label, seemingly work it to 1, and even change the font of the NPC that you prefer. So right now we have now the NPC and surface GUI for you to see on the max distance. So if you notice, once I reach a certain point, so yeah, we're so far away and you can't see that anymore. That's how you adjust that part. And you see, if you want this, so it's a little bit um the other one is like going large, and this one it's not going large, something along those lines. For that, what you want to adjust is the max distance. So you can adjust this so that you would still be able to see that, and for you to kind of enlarge that, you'd want something, want to kind of change this to 2. Oops, not 2. Let's just adjust this, and then let's use this as a text field. Oops, that's a little bit too large. Something along these lines. And then you would still be able to see it even on a large NPC. So for you to be able to try to get it on the other way around, what you'd prefer is just get this to, because right now it's on the face on this is on the front, and if you also want to get it on the back, just copy this and then put it on the box, or duplicate it is what I mean. So even if you're on the other way around, you'll be able to see the NPC. So hold on. And this could also be useful on stores, and if you're planning to um, use Surface GUI on those stores, this can also be useful, so that you wouldn't really have to 3D 3D model the actual letters. So you can save some time, and you can also design the GUI on it, and you'd still be able to see it on the other side. So I hope you learned something in this video, and will catch you on another video.